You had told me on the phone about a memory you had where you had Daz apologize to Sharitha about, whatever the drama was before. Can you share that story?
My son Quincy, son is not Daz's son, but it's from another relationship. My son had his must have been an eighth birthday party, and I had it at a. I rented out this. I rented out this arcade room. You know, one of the gamer rooms. He's a gamer, and if people don't know, but Sharitha's my son's godmother. You know, that's how far we go deep. That's my son's godmother. So of course Sharitha and her husband are going to be there. Daz is damn near his godfather. I mean, people, our relationship is so crazy, but it's all love. I mean, when my son came in this world, it was by a different man. Daz was the first place at my house rocking my son to sleep. When I moved to California, Daz's family was the first. His whole family embraced my son. They come pick him up. He spend weekends with them. Daz has a son that was roughly my son's age. That mother would come pick my son up, and she still comes to pick my kid up. So it's really all love, you know. So Daz came to the birthday party. He bought, I think, three of his sons with him, and he had him and Sharitha had kind of bad blood, but my mission that day was to end it and make them embrace each other because it's really love there. I mean, we got too much history to hate each other. We we made it out. As Dr. Dre told me on the movie set of Straight Outta Compton, he said, Kenya, we made it out. We're still alive. So we made it out, you guys. Let's give love. So I told Daz, I'm like, look, Sharitha's going to be here. I want you to go and apologize for calling her out her name because despite whatever happened, she still loved you and she still took care of you. And, you know, if it wasn't for them, a lot of things wouldn't happen. And he said, yeah, you're right. So at the party, he goes over there and tells her he's sorry and they hugged it out. They hugged it out. And the beef ended right there. It was no, we didn't have to go back to whatever happened. It was this, I'm sorry, and gave her a hug. And I think that was big of him. Like, Daz has the most amazing heart. He has a heart. You know, he really has a heart. And he loves her. It's just that people, egos, our egos, all our egos get in the way, you know. But I learned that I tucked my ego. When my mom died, life got real. And when life gets real, you put all that bullshit aside and say, you know what, I just love you. And period. We have to love each other. I don't hate anybody. Now, you mess with my kids, then, you know, that's another story. But otherwise, it's love. And they hugged it out, and it's been no problem since then.
Nice. Okay. And then my final question that I have is um, the controversy between Wack 100 and Big U. Do you remember Wack 100 being around Death Row at all? Was he involved in any of this or not so much?
No, no, no. He was not around Death Row. And I think I seen him one time or something happened. I'm like, do you know who I am? And he was like, I don't know you. I'm like, then you weren't around Death Row. I said, because everybody at Death Row, Suge's mom had a nickname for me. His daddy had a nickname for me. Everybody knew me. So if you didn't know me around Death Row, then you weren't around. So I did some digging and, you know, he came around Death Row in '04. Death Row was over with at this point. I mean, Death Row popped in 91, 92. He was not around Death Row because if he did not know me, then he was not around, and all of them knew me. So now I don't know him like that. Don't have no feelings to him like that. Um, you know, and of course I roll with my brother Big U. I don't know what's going on out there. You know, that, like I said, that's grown men's business, but that's my brother Big U, and that dude, I don't know him, and I ain't gonna speak on him because I don't know him, and he wasn't around Death Row during the times when the things were popping. Absolutely not.